Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. I'm bringing you my expert analysis on the NCAB matchup between Northern Illinois, NIU, and DePaul. I'll be breaking down all the key details, from the money line pick to the spread, total game pick, first half predictions, and even home and away totals. Whether you're looking to make informed bets or just dive deep into the stats, I've got you covered. So let's jump right in and get you the insights you need to make the smartest moves for this game. I will start with the spread pick, and I am taking DePaul minus 15.5 points, and here is why. Northern Illinois has shown serious struggles offensively this season, shooting poorly from the field, 30.5% against Elon, and turning the ball over at a high rate, 14.3 turnovers per game. DePaul, on the other hand, is firing on all cylinders offensively, averaging 85.8 PPG with a solid defense. They'll control this game from tip-off and should win comfortably by more than 15 points. Northern Illinois simply won't be able to keep up with DePaul's fast-paced, high-scoring offense. As for the total pick, I am taking under 45.5 total points, and here is why. Northern Illinois is struggling to score, averaging just 63 PPG and shooting poorly. DePaul, though potent offensively, has a solid defense that should limit the Huskies' scoring. The Blue Demons' defense is allowing only 65.6 PPG, and with Northern Illinois' offensive woes, it's highly unlikely that this game will go over the 45.5 point mark. Expect DePaul to dominate, but Northern Illinois won't be able to score enough to push the total over. Now, as for the money line, you should take DePaul because they are the clear superior team in this matchup for several key reasons. DePaul has been putting up big numbers this season, averaging 85.8 points per game. They are shooting 49% from the field and 39% from three-point range, ranking 4th in the nation for three-pointers made. Northern Illinois has struggled defensively, scoring just 63 points per game on 38.8% shooting and 31% from three, which makes it hard to envision them keeping up with DePaul's high-scoring offense. While DePaul is known for their offense, they also play solid defense. They're holding opponents to just 65.6 points per game on 39.3% shooting and a stingy 27.5% from three-point range. Northern Illinois, on the other hand, has been allowing 74.3 points per game, which will likely be too much for them to contain against a well-rounded DePaul squad. Northern Illinois has been plagued by turnovers, averaging 14.3 per game, which has led to easy points for opponents. Their offensive inefficiency, combined with their inability to limit turnovers, puts them at a significant disadvantage. DePaul's defense will capitalize on these mistakes, leading to easy fast break points and a commanding lead. DePaul is undefeated, and their overall team play has been much stronger than Northern Illinois. They've already demonstrated their ability to control games from start to finish, as seen in their win over Eastern Illinois, and there's no reason to believe Northern Illinois will be able to stop them in this game. DePaul is the better team both offensively and defensively, and they have the momentum of an undefeated season on their side. Northern Illinois has struggled in nearly every aspect of their game, making DePaul the clear choice to win this one outright. Now for the first half total, I will go with under 65 points for the following reasons. Northern Illinois has been struggling to score this season, averaging just 63 PPG. In their recent loss to Elon, they shot a dismal 30.5% from the field. With their poor shooting, turnovers, and slow-paced offense, it's unlikely they will be able to score in bunches early in the game. Their inefficiency should keep the overall first half scoring lower than expected. While DePaul is a high-scoring team, they've also been solid defensively, holding opponents to 65.6 PPG on 39.3% shooting. They're well equipped to stifle Northern Illinois' offense and force them into tough shots. Given DePaul's solid defense and the fact that Northern Illinois won't score easily, the first half total will likely stay under 65 points. The Huskies rank 312th in the nation in field goals attempted per game, playing at a slower pace than DePaul. This slower tempo means fewer possessions, which naturally leads to lower overall scoring. They won't be pushing the pace, and DePaul won't need to ramp up their scoring to stay ahead by a comfortable margin. While DePaul is a strong offensive team, they're not necessarily a fast-break team that goes all out in the first half. They have the ability to score efficiently, but their defensive style could keep the game's pace in check, especially in the first half, where they'll likely focus on solid defense against a turnover-prone Northern Illinois team. With Northern Illinois' offensive inefficiencies and DePaul's balanced play on both ends of the court, the game is likely to start at a slower pace than expected. The under 65 points in the first half makes sense because Northern Illinois will struggle to score and DePaul will maintain control without needing to go into overdrive early. Now, as home and away total picks, I will take DePaul under 81.5 points, home totals, and here is why. While DePaul has been explosive offensively this season, scoring an average of 85.8 ppg, they don't necessarily push for 80-plus points every game. DePaul is a well-rounded team, and against an opponent like Northern Illinois, they are likely to control the game without needing to overextend themselves. They'll score efficiently, but they won't need to put up an excessive amount of points due to Northern Illinois' struggles to score and maintain pace. Northern Illinois plays at a slow pace and isn't a team that will push the tempo or force DePaul into a high-scoring game. This slower pace will limit the number of possessions in the game, which will make it more difficult for DePaul to rack up 80-plus points. With DePaul likely maintaining a comfortable lead throughout, they won't need to run up the score to secure the win. Although DePaul has been known for their offensive firepower, they're solid defensively as well. They're holding opponents to just 65.6 ppg, and they'll likely turn the focus to preventing Northern Illinois from scoring, making it harder for DePaul to reach 81.5 points. And take Northern Illinois under 63.5 points away totals, and here is why. Northern Illinois is averaging only 63 ppg, and they've shown significant offensive struggles as evidenced by their 48-point performance against Elon. They shoot poorly from the field 30.5% and from three 31%, and their offensive efficiency is one of the worst in the nation. With such issues, it's hard to imagine them breaking 63.5 points in this game, especially on the road against a strong DePaul team. Northern Illinois is averaging 14.3 turnovers per game, which gives opponents easy scoring opportunities. With DePaul's defensive pressure, it's likely that Northern Illinois will continue to struggle with ball control, limiting their scoring opportunities even further. Additionally, Northern Illinois plays at a slow pace, which will reduce their number of possessions, making it more difficult for them to score above 63.5 points. DePaul's defense has been solid, allowing just 65.6 ppg on the season. They'll look to control Northern Illinois early and prevent easy baskets. Given Northern Illinois' offensive inefficiencies and DePaul's ability to lock down defensively, it's highly unlikely that the Huskies will hit 63.5 points in this game. DePaul under 81.5. DePaul won't need to go over 81.5 points, as their offense will be efficient enough to control the game without needing to hit that high of a total. Northern Illinois' lack of offensive firepower will keep DePaul from pushing the score up. Northern Illinois under 63.5. Northern Illinois is struggling to score, and their slow pace, high turnover rate, and poor shooting make it highly unlikely they'll exceed 63.5 points, especially on the road against a solid DePaul defense. Taking the under 81.5 for DePaul and the under 63.5 for Northern Illinois is a smart move based on both teams' tendencies and the dynamics of this matchup.